Hello, and welcome back to Hoi 4, Equestria War, the free territories of Adelart, under Merlock Wood. And first off, I decided not to do that. I'm going for this. I'm going straight down to that. That's my next thing. 100%. Actually, let's start with this, then go down this way. Also, every council of voice is the description change. The national government is intentionally weak and only serves to unify the anarchistic councils. No griffin is a victim of domination and is the master of their own destiny. However, establishing national law is nigh impossible and requires the agreement of almost every individual town and council. New griffs on the block. With the ruling position of the woodist in the council, the Congress of People and Peasants completely secure, the People's representative, Merlock Wood, has called for a new, unscheduled Congress to bring Adelart youth into the fold, and help raise the new generation of Adelartian leaders. Yeah! Bring the youth in! I agree. Let's bring the youth in. Let's get them in this thing. 100%. Let's do it. Alright. Don't anyone specifically that's defense. I'm really just looking for military stuff. The youth in the Congress. Peter knew of the local town hall. He usually passed it on his morning fly, but he hadn't actually been inside it until now. Now he was being led inside it by a portly, scarred griffin as a part of the new group of Congress griffs. The griffin led them through the council chamber and almost a dozen officers until they arrived at a mostly empty canteen. Seems most of the boys have gone home, the tour guide grumbled. Well, let's take a break here for lunch. I'm starving. With a jaunty step, he walked off towards the only other occupied table in the room. Peter shrugged and went to get some food, noting that a line was quickly forming behind him as he got a plate and went to sit down. As he returned, he noted a smaller griff who was stuck at the back of the line, eyeing Peter's meal hungrily. After a moment, Peter sighed and handed the plate to the griff, who smiled up at him and skittered off before Peter could respond. Figuring the queue would be a no-go, Peter headed to the table the tour guide was at. He noted that he was sitting and talking with another scarred griff. This one older, missing an eye, and seemingly far less jovial. I can get used to this fairy. Another funga, another funga, another funga. It's a scam. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a fam. We all know. We all know it is a scam. That we know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, oh, yes. It's a scam. We all owe it. So do you. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Scam. Yeah.
Hello.
I can get used to this fairy. I trust Merlock, but it just feels like everything's changing too quickly, you know? The older griff stated as he picked at his own plate. I won't deny that, Scotch, but the boss has got us this far, hasn't he? The tour guide responded, looking fondly at the scar on his talon. Besides, I got a good feeling about this idea. We just gotta give it time. Give him time, he finished with a sagely nod, before taking some meat from his friend's plate. Finally noticing Peter was standing nearby, waving him over. Are you not hungry, boyo? Peter shook his head and moved to sit down. I was, but the queue wasn't moving, so I didn't want to wait. He lied, to which Scotch raised an eyebrow. We can't be having that now, can we? I made it my mission back at the fort to ensure no Adelart chick went hungry, and by Harry, I'm not going to start now, he said as he passed his plate over. A meal for the old and the new. Aw. You give your meal away, he gives his meal away. Just niceness all around. Alright, this is next. Just because I want to get as much army experience as I can. What can I do here? No, I'm definitely not wasting my political power on that. Definitely not. Under no pretext. 20 years ago, the Griffins of Adelart declared independence from the Griffwald tyrants in a popular uprising. Even now, the overlords of Griffwald look at us with hunger in their eyes. If our democracy is to survive, the populace must be armed and ready to defend their liberty and rights. Woo! That's right. Hey! They actually have a mass assault expert. My path is the one that they want to do. Okay, this happens in all nation. Execute them all immediately. Just do that. Don't care. That's fine. Alright, now let's get you. There we go. Lots of army experience. I'm getting like 4 set. I'm getting 1 per day. Actually, just says right above the. I didn't need to add it. Whatever. I'm getting 1. I'm getting 1 army experience per day. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Formalize the AAAA. The Autonomous Anarchist Army of Adelart shall be the harbinger of the revolution and its causes. While the militias may be useful, they are often disloyal and prone to switch sides for little more coin. The AAAA, however, will be committed to anarchism and the revolution, and its soldiers will be much more loyal and devoted to the government. Plus, division defense, recruited population, sounds good to me. You guys got this. Can you please, win? Please? I believe in you. You got this. I really want you to win so that I can, do other raids. No? No, you're gonna keep getting distracted by other... Like, you're just gonna not be able to quite win fast enough so they get to rejoin. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm taking advantage of the same thing, so it makes sense, but, you know. Still slightly annoying. Alright, that's got no description. They haven't added many descriptions to this nation. I can tell they focus more on the bears. Freedom or death. To be once more subjected beneath a powerful state would be to lose all that those beneath our banner have worked for. Without the freedom and peace of anarchy, there's little left that is worth living for. It is the moral and ethical obligation of every creature that flies our flag to fight for their society and our shared ideal, an ideal that is more than worthy of sacrifice. I'd love to get down to there to get better doctrine, but I'm probably not going to do that for a while. Fitchell's Festival. Controversy has emerged in a small forest town outside Haarlem, on the Griffmartian border, where an investigation over sounds of disturbing melodies and perpetual revelry led to an uncovering of a bizarre, pacifist and environmentalist religious sect that has taken to worshipping a Griffonian forest deity, Fictel. Worship of the forest deity, questioned revelers claim, was a centuries-old tradition among this isolated peasants, which many claim predated the establishment of the Tritarian faith altogether. Effigies of Fintil, a tree from a Griffonian face on it, have been found all across the forest towns, claw-crafted, woven, and stuffed by local artisans, while local bards sing the songs of the faith to adoring crowds. Outraged old believer authorities have labeled the movement heresy and idolatry, and a local priest noted that the effigies of the god were unsettling to the point where I thought a Merite spirit had brought such disgust and rancor upon my soul. The local council leader claims that the festivals were all in good fun, and that mobs of old believer followers were making a fuss over a centuries-old tradition. Fitch interviewed merely claimed that the festivities were a way to appreciate the bounty of Fitchhill and call attention to the lovely environment we all share, and which is being destroyed by the march of industry, and that the childish effigies were not meant to be taken seriously. With the old believers and community leaders at odds, it falls to Merlock Wood to determine the fate of this obscure festival. The question is, could these festivities be merely a cover story for heresy? Shut down these festivals and burn these disgusting effigies? It seems rather fun to me. Yeah, seems fun. Keep it up. Alright, this will give me some more recruit population, which will be nice. And then I'm going to switch over up here. For the common creature. I don't have a good way with words, madame, Merlock said, as he sharpened his sabre in the shade of an old tree. He took a look at Dessus Cador, her bodyguards, and a major element of the Merendin column. I fear I can't beat you in a debate. You don't need to, Descus said. Also, you lie. You couldn't have been such a magnetic personality without your way with words. Then I still have that charm, but why this? Your vanguard and my insurrectionists don't seem compatible. We are for the common creature, they began. I believe in the necessity of a vanguard. What I should have considered more, however, is Adelart's proto-communist character. The farmers and other peasants have pooled their resources with or without a sheriff, forming cooperatives. I'd rather build on that foundation than to obliterate it. Merlock clicked his tongue, clacked his beak. He spun his flintlock around like a revolver. How do I know this will not be a well-organized coup? Because I can challenge you thus. Can you trust your free-form government to handle its armies well? How will they formulate an answer to Imperial tanks or Aquilian veterans? That's my offer. I and the Marin column will whip your quivering militias into shape. They excel in your brand of guerrilla warfare, but they can also be standing army when need be. They've had much experience dating back to the First Aquilian Revolution. Distrust our beliefs if you must, but it is idiotic to reject our material help. Merlock scratched his chin with a free wing. I won't say no to bigger guns, I can tell you that, madame. Alright, we get a political advisor with some alright things, sure. I mean, it's free, so why not? To be once more subjugated beneath a powerful state would be to lose all those beneath our banner have worked for. Okay, I've already read that. I think that might just be that. Yeah, that's the same thing as that. Okay. The Six Free Companies. The Six Free Companies, various mercenary bands, private military companies, holy orders, and revolutionary organizations, founded at various stages in the history of Adelart, make up the backbone of all contingents outside of the direct supervision of Merlock Wood's personal army. To restore our army to a proper position, we must deal with them, and find out which are worth supporting and which are not. Alright, next I want to get to extensive conscription. Ah, finally the raid was successful. Okay, thank you. Took you long enough, but we've done it. We've done it. All manner of merry grifts. Now that a means of governance has been settled, Adelart may begin to improve its military, and what better way than to reach out to experienced sorts already marshalling recruits in the countryside. The belligerents in the evening air, however, indicated that having their leaders all gather at once wasn't perhaps the best of ideas. The six groups bickered amongst themselves, while the seventh sulked quietly in a shadowy corner. The workers of Adelart deserved better, a pony of Mermin column argued, her mishmash volunteers of Aquilian griffins and ponies from Equestria agreeing. A decorated member of the Jade Company scoffed, perhaps, but they would achieve more under guidance of those they choose to lead them. Ugh, I thought we were the radicals, a griffin from the Forest Brothers groaned, more attentive to picking dirt out of his old trench shovel. Just because you got some kooky ideas doesn't mean you know the land like our gang. The lone, fully armored behemoth of a griffin let out a low chuckle, the green plume atop his helmet blopping with a laugh. Thy repartee is ironic to the knights of the Green Harp. Least they know to protect themselves and other proper, remarked Selena of the Sisters of Aerie. Your orders changes break fist into a fray with a meager defenses. The green-plumed helmet turned to Selena. Thou fight with tanks. The only way to protect our bodies, precious gifts of Aerie they are. The two flingers, Griffins, Genona, and Ellis, glanced about the conversation before whispering to each other. Mom, should we tell them that we can easily solve all this with our aircrafts? No, let's see if Adelart's government can even offer us something worthwhile first. All in all, the groups continued to bicker. Not even coming together to offer their services to Adelart was enough to quell their bickering, nor make them all cooperate together. What a cast of characters. Interesting. So, yeah, some of these just won't help us because of the path we went down, which is fine. Which is fine. We don't need all of them. We're definitely gonna go with the Forest Brothers, just because it feels wrong for us not to. I mean, come on, they're our group. Let's see. This gives us some divisions. Infantry. Okay, this seems good. And then we can get Air Corps over here. Which I'm not actually a big air person in general, but a few planes would be useful to start, and just 2 mill factories is great, to be honest. In fact, I might go that path first, just for the 2 mill factories, and then go another path. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, those 2 military factories are just too good to pass up on. Because I either have to do Sister of Aries, which I can't do, or them to get that. So yeah, I'm going to start with this. The Aloes and Jonah Flinger. The Flinger Air Corps, founded some time ago in 981 ALB, are a band of Federation pilots exiled for smuggling resources on the Floean black market, for profits, curiosity, or pity. They have decided to stay in Adelart as the country's only real aerial presence, which means to control any Adelartan airspace, one must deal with the Flingers and their immense extended family. Makes sense. I'm gonna have these on just so I know when I can raid again. There we go. Let's get a lot of population up. I'm going to need it. Because I'm going to need as many troops as I can to hold the line. I need more guns too. I need more troops. I need more pony. I need more everything. I am genuinely scared of Aquilia. Like, I genuinely feel like my country is going to collapse when I fight them. But, you know, it's... I gotta do what I can. Okay, can I tell what their air force is like? 49 to 100. And I have... In this group, they just gave me, what, 75? It's close. Though I also really don't even want to use it's only 2,000. I'll wait on that. It's annoying, but I will leave that there, just so I can remember it. Jumpstart heavy industry. As our army clamors for ever-increasing demands of not only firearms and field guns, but armored vehicles as well, we must begin moving away from barn workshops and cloister imports and towards establishment of proper arsenals to satiate our needs. The forgers of the Temple of Arceus in Lyssa shall roar at our new initiative. Look, I just need that to build. Alright, do I want to raid in Federissa? Because they have an army that actually... I don't want them. Their army too big for me to want to deal with. I just don't want to fight theirs. Actually, I can just... Okay, yeah, I can go here. Yeah. These guys are definitely my target. I'm going to do a save just in case I get declared war on in the middle of, like, fighting these guys. Because I don't want to risk that. If it happens, I'll load the save. Just saying. I'm not risking getting declared war on in the middle of it. That is not a worthwhile risk to take. Oop, okay, well. Whatever. Actually, yeah. Need guns. I hate doing it over industry, because industry is industry. But I gotta do it. I gotta get those gun upgrades. I need whatever I can to fight them off. Alright. Okay, I'm good on that for now. Okay. No, this will give me a gun. This will give me a military factory. This is good. That's good. That's good. This is all good stuff. I don't care about getting tanks, to be honest. But honestly, the other stuff is all good anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to need those land forts 100%. Alright, I'm gonna go for this mill factory first. Miriam Column. The Miriam Column, a collection of international socialist revolutionaries from Equestria and left-wing veterans of the First Quilling Revolution, settled in Adelart at the time of their own revolution in 987 ALB. From then, they have built a reputation as a hub of militant leftism, and as a place for volunteers the world over to help build the new Adelart. I'm gonna go ahead and do one, just so I don't go over an army experience. Despite me not having this yet, it's still worth it because, well, it would go over, which would just make it not worth it. Alright, initiate the raid. Nope. Normally I would definitely do that next, but nope. Nope, guns. Need guns. Guns that are a priority. I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, really? I'm not accepting that. No. Come on. Really? No. I'm sorry. No. Just no. Sorry. No. No, I'm not accepting that. Sorry. Just no. Just no. Okay, you know what? If that's how it's gonna be, I'll just chill on raids for now. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Just ignore me. Just don't let me have fun. No, don't do that. That's why I made a save. I'll go and set a target for them to push towards, but they're not going to be able to, just about guarantee, but you know, always good to have a goal. We got this, guys. I know we do. Okay? I'm definitely sure of it. Yep. 100%. Definitely sure. Definitely. 100%. Why do you think I'm not? No, I'm definitely sure. Hey, are you accusing me of not being sure? No, you're the one not sure. Yeah, you're the one. You're the one not sure of our victory. Not me, you. You're the one. Yep, that's you. Yep, that's you. You're the one. Boom. Man, I can't believe you have so little belief in us. Yep, you. Not me, you. Yep, you. I do definitely want that. Stalingradian tank models. The revolutionaries in Stalingrad were the first to develop efficient tank designs and have been exporting their designs to the red-tinted world for years. We would do well to adapt and study them for ourselves in order to diversify our armed forces and provide close support to both our regular and irregular forces. Except I'm not doing that. I'm just doing this for the military factory. All right. We've got to take advantage of. That's the phone again. Woo! Let's go, phone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, phone. Do. 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 Yeah. Oh, darn it. I'm too used to it. I did that without even thinking. No, go over there. We need the military stuff. You can do research. You could complete that later. No, that's not our priority. Darn it. That's stupid me. The Forest Brothers, an ancient company founded in 644 ALB, once led by Merlock himself, remains one of the premier forces in the movement for Adelartian independence and national liberation. The company's tactics, however, remain based in banditry and guerrilla warfare, through their role in the fight against the sheriff, and they may not be the most easily disciplined. Hey, that's fine. They're ours. Actually, first, let's get max entrenchment so that our troops can, well, be getting entrenched. Dig in and pray to Aerie. A prepared defense is what gets our already limited Griffin power reserves home to live another day and fight another battle. There is no shame in such defensive tactics in general, but especially so under that lens. We will utilize layers of concentric fortifications to ward off any enemy that may seek to break our spirit in one quick strike. But I think this is a good time to go ahead and end this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.